Hello, you beautiful, beautiful souls. Welcome to your Aquarius video and welcome to Aquarius by Aquarius. Just as I turned on the camera, a moth comes on the scene. You might be seeing moths. Okay. Anyway, I'm creating this video for you on we're in September 5th or 6th, 2025. We're in eclipse season. Okay, it's pretty much upon us. Anyway, if you like my videos, I post 2 fresh videos every single day, one at 6 p.m., one at 10:30 p.m. And if you like a live chat, my 10:30 p.m. always comes with a live chat. Anyway, before we start your video, I want to be the first person to tell you all that you're so beautiful and you're so needed in this world. And I want to thank each and every one of you for being here, for sharing your time and your energy with me. I value you and the divine values you. And thank you so much for being here and hanging out. I truly, truly appreciate you guys. I don't know what's coming out, but on my meditation today, I just said, God, what's coming for us? Just, what's coming? And I just got change. Change is coming, and something that we have deeply wished for. So, I don't know what's going to come out here. We have, I think it's the Moon card. Card number 32. Yes, okay. It's a neutral, okay, but it's dreams. I channeled dreams yesterday. Now, this is a Pisces energy as well. This is right off the bat really talking about eclipse, okay? So this total lunar eclipse on September 7th, which is going to last for the next several months. It's in Pisces, and it's just showing up here as a strong influence for this reading, okay? So it's a neutral card, but it talks about emotions, but I really feel like it talks about emotions, dreams, cycles, creativity, being swept up in something. I feel someone could be caught up in emotions. I do feel like this eclipse energy can affect us in many different ways. Like for me, I'm a little scatterbrained, more than normal. I'm a little scatterbrained naturally, but a little more than normal. I'm more sensitive. I'm a little more extra, and it might be affecting you like that. Maybe it's affecting your feelings, your emotions. Maybe it's affecting someone's feelings and emotions about you as well. Anyway, we're going to see what wants to come out. I was guided to use the Twisted Oracle today, so something twisted could come out. I don't know. I was just guided for this one. I channeled something also, and I don't know if it's for this reading or any reading, or maybe even a reading I'm doing later, but I channeled it, so it's not coming out. But there is some sketchy stuff going on with karmics, and that's for all of us, okay? So, in particular, there are some karmics trying to trap people with babies, and it's just coming out strong. It's coming out strong, and there are people who will be willing to do, they won't be worried about their integrity, that's for sure, okay? So that means they're willing to, I saw like date rape type of drugs, like slipping things into people's drinks. So you know what? I don't care who you are. If you're watching this, get through eclipse season. Make sure you open every drink or prepare every drink or food. Don't trust anybody. I don't even care if you're related to them at this point. Just get through eclipse season. Just get through eclipse season. Because people are willing to do desperate things to get what they want. Remember, the divine is stripping the karmic energy away from the deserving, right? The ones who they've paid their dues, all right? That's a lot of us. So allow these endings to happen. Be mindful of what you put in your body, and be mindful of anyone trying to give you anything. Just be very mindful. Anyway, moving on, letting go, loving you. Massive regret. I know that when I know if you moved on, there's a reason, okay? Whatever the reason is, it doesn't really matter. Now, let's just say somebody wasn't into you the way you were into them. This might be a person, you know, who could be watching. We have a fish over here watching two other fish. This could be a fish wanting to come have a face-to-face talk. So we don't know yet until we actually get into more cards. Baby, love child, toxic. See, this is what I just said. Thank you, Spirit. This is what I just said. You see how these people are partying? I don't care. I don't trust. I don't trust this environment, and it could be. It doesn't have to be a literal male or masculine doing this to a feminine or female. It can also be the other way around. Because Spirit actually showed me a female, a desperate female. So it can also be desperate females trying to keep masculines and trying to get them real drunk, sleep with them, you know, not have protection, not have any birth control. There is something strong to this. If it's too late, something like this couldn't be your scenario. This could be happening to one of your close family members or someone who's in your energy strong. It could be, or it just cannot be your reading at all right? But this is what I channeled, and I trust what I channel actually more than I trust my cards. My cards are just validating what I channeled. Divine Feminine. See, you see, this is the thing. Divine Feminine is getting recognition. You know who wants Divine Feminine? You know who wants the Empress? Everybody. Because the Empress embodies that love, that safety net, okay? And there are men who embody the Empress, and there are women who embody the Empress. It's a nurturing energy. So there is a karmic who's going to either try to keep a Divine Feminine down from moving on, but I don't feel that's the case, because once someone's in this Divine Feminine energy, they're loving themselves and they are doing what's best for themselves. I feel this is, you are attracting a person to you, regardless of this massive regret person. When you're in this energy, you're attracting a lot more than just one person, because people are drawn to your magnetism, your love, your creativity. There's somebody over here tied to a masculine, and that's what I had seen in my vision. I saw a female, a literal female, doing something to a male's drink. And then I might as well go and say, I also channeled the song with Pitbull and Kesha, Timber. It's going down. So I feel like there's a masculine breaking up with a karmic to go be with you. So a karmic might have a whiff of this and be like, look, I got to get them pregnant, or I got to get pregnant. Because it goes both ways. Be very careful, because this is a time. This is eclipse season, and this could be make it or break it, okay? It's time for things to get eclipsed out. And if a toxic relationship stays in that needs to go out, that's like another cycle of that crap. That's like, you know, and then there could be a whole child in the mix of all this. It ain't worth it. Get through this season. Get through this season. See, that's exactly what I feel like. Someone is fed up. There's a masculine energy who is fed up. And they got this person who they just can't seem to get rid of or shake off. And it's this karmic. They could have met them partying or whatever. But this is the karmic. They don't want to marry them. And I feel like this karmic is too obsessive. I feel like they're not even going to be able to get rid of this karmic unless they get some sort of restraining order or something. Because this karmic does not want to let loose. I mean, someone could be in law enforcement, but that's just how I take it. I already felt the energy. The karmic doesn't want to let loose. So the karmic wants to trap someone with a baby, but the karmic is willing to go really low for it. Really low. Willing to do really, really low stuff. All right, so I'm going to pull 9 cards. It's not, sorry guys, it's not a positive reading, but somebody needs to hear this. Starting off, oh, and that was the other thing I channeled. Thank you, Spirit. I channeled that they get caught. This is how the person knows they were drugged. And they realized the only person that could have done it was the karmic, because the karmic gave it to them, gave them something. Because I saw the whole vision where someone goes to the hospital and they find the drug in the system. And they're like, well, this was in your system. And the person who maybe the person has regret over you, I don't know, but the person starts putting it together. Wait a second, the only person who gave me something. See how the person's eating? They said, wait a second, the only person who gave me something, it was the karmic, the one that was bad choices, partying. Somebody needs to be very, very careful. This is a very sinister. I'm going to also say mental. You're not right to do that. A person is not right to that. And it's not showing up Aquarius. It's showing up attached to a divine masculine, because you're showing up as the divine feminine. Okay. So I guess I should say, I hope if your masculine is spying on you, Aquarius, that they would pay attention to this. Sometimes masculine spy, you just wouldn't know it. I think everybody spies nowadays. And as I say that, looky there. Looky, looky, look. You might also have, I mean, there could be, it's a karmic. So you could also have a karmic spying on you. The karmic depends who the karmic knows, but the karmic knows you. They could spy on you too, but there is a karmic. There is spying. We have this Pisces energy. This eclipse is here. This is, you know, and this is exactly what I see. Like somebody really trying to go all out, dress all up, go the extra mile. Somebody's going to really try to pull out every last move they got to get a masculine. They're going to pull out every last stop. And I feel so terrible if somebody, because especially if somebody drinks and makes some poor choices before they know it, that's it. And that's it. They have tied themselves to that person forever and possibly created something, because it's something they're trying to do. Something a karmic is trying to do. I really feel like it backfires, because I feel like someone could get sick and end up in the hospital because of, you know, their stomach hurts or whatever. But in my vision, it was found out, and that's what caused the ending, because someone put it together. Who would have been the one to do that to them? And it was the one who's supposed to be there by their side and love them. Really nasty. We have Leo here in the environment. That's the sun. We have the tower, which is we have the tower, which is Scorpio, Aries, and we have the Fool here. Listen, I just keep getting too many images with food. I really feel like a person is going to try to cook it or bake it into something, okay? Because they're going to pay very close attention how they place this. They're going to be like, place it on top. This is a nasty, nasty person. Like, I just want to smack this person. What kind of person does this stuff? It's not a person. You might as well be a beast in a human suit, because that's what you are. That's what this person is, not you, Aquarius. This person. This person is a beast. They look like a beast. They might look innocent. They're a beast. Page of Swords. And the reverse is on the bottom of the deck. I'm telling you, somebody will find out, and that will be the end. That will also be the divine. If it gets to this point, this is specific. I'm sorry, but it's very specific. I'm going to clarify, but I'll just try to title this. It's very specific. Somebody needs to hear it. A lot of crazy stuff can happen this month. Don't be surprised if you don't hear about some crazy stuff. Nine of Cups, yeah. The Hangman is being clarified by the Nine of Cups. So the whole thing is somebody recognizes you. Okay, you are the wish fulfillment. Somebody realizes you are the wish fulfillment, but also with the other sinister plot, somebody could also recognize who gave them this. Again, this is drinks. Whatever it is, it enters through the mouth, okay? It enters through the mouth. Tell me about the Queen of Wands. Six of Swords reverse. Yeah, this is a person. This karmic is stuck thinking about this. It's like their last ditch effort to trap a person. It's like, well, if I can't get him to sleep with me, I'm going to just drug them, pass them out, and then I'm going to try to, we're going to try to have a baby that way. That is some messed up, next level messed up. It's sinister. It's just sinister. Tell me about the Two of Wands in the reverse. It does look like the person has massive regret is coming toward you, okay? There's a person here coming toward you anyways, whether it's because you could have more than one. You could have more than one, all right? You're in the energy of the Empress right now, Aquarius. You're going to be attracting a lot more than what you think. I mean, abundance and everything. But this is like somebody looking at you as, this is my happiness. This is my family. I want to return to that. That's why I said it could be the one with regret, because the Two of Wands reverse for me can be like a return. Definitely incoming. The recent past, well, I was going to get 9 cards. I actually did a Celtic cross. The recent past is the Eight of Swords in the reverse. They get let go of. That's what it shows up as. Timelines are different, but on this timeline it's showing up as, either they got some information that they were going to be let go of, or they were told to, they said, look, I don't think we're working out. So somebody here, Three of Cups, third party in the reverse, has to figure out what to do, because that's the thing. The third party is going to lose their supply. They're getting some sort of supply from a masculine, and they don't want to lose that supply. Tell me about the Three of Cups reverse. Yep, the Emperor. They don't want to lose the Emperor, but the Emperor belongs to you, and the Emperor's heart is with you. The Emperor is divine masculine energy, or it's masculine energy, okay? High level soulmate, divine counterpart, but it's showing up as your person. All right, this is a Five of Coins here, turned right here laid on the sun. So this could be involving a literal sun, because this is like a boy. It could also be, it's about happiness. This person knows where their happiness is, their family, Ten of Cups. Five of Coins that's returning, it's in the process. But this karmic is acting really beyond messed up. Tell me about the World. The new beginning is here regardless. Here in the near future, the beginning is here. Page of Staff. Because it looks like this person is going to reach out. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune. It's in your favor. It's in the upright. So tell me about the Wheel of Fortune. It's also Jupiter, Sagittarius energy. Now there's the High Priestess. Somebody here could be, you know, a tarot reader, a psychic, a diviner, okay, a spiritualist, energy healer, or whatever. So it's like there's this person who they had a nasty karmic tied up in their energy, but it wasn't really like it was supposed to go anywhere. It was almost like a karmic energy that was started off as a fling. So now trying to get rid of that is the problem, but that's not your problem. That's not your problem at all. Your problem is just focusing on your every day. When you wake up and take your step, your journey every day when you wake up, because that's how you're showing up right here. Tell me about the Tower. That's in the hopes and the fear. Wheel of Fortune. Either way, however this works out, it works out in your benefit, because the Wheel of Fortune is upon you, Aquarius. Okay, Wheel of Fortune is upon you. Whatever this misfortune is that I hope somebody pays attention to, it's karmic energy trying to trap somebody so that they can't come toward you, or they feel like they're losing this person, because it could just be somebody's like feeling like they're losing their person and they're trying to do some sort of last ditch effort. Whatever this is, if the person is so sinister to do something that it could land somebody in the ER, you know, the happy ending is that it gets found out, nobody gets hurt beyond that, and there's a new beginning here. And it looks like, you know, Aquarius is good either way. Aquarius is good either way. But we have Aries, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn in the reverse. But I have you, all fixed signs I have right here in the upright. I have the sun here in the upright, Leo energy. But whatever this karmic does, whatever this sketchy karmic does, doesn't have to be as far as, you know, food poisoning or, you know, the date thing, putting the date drug in the drink or the food or whatever. I don't know. I'm just telling you what I channeled, and I'm seeing it here. So you guys are good. Hopefully if somebody's cross watching for you, they'll be extra careful if someone's trying to get them to party, or because that's how it's going to happen. They're going to try to get them to party and get them to pass out and sleep with them. That's what I was shown, but it backfires. It might really backfire because somebody could be really big. It could backfire because somebody could be really, really big, and it causes, like, the person doesn't pass out. The person gets sick and maybe goes to the hospital or calls an ambulance or something. It gets found out though. So what a way to find out about somebody betraying you. Wow. Wow. I mean, that's the kind, you know what? I hope they go to jail. That's the kind of stuff, because if they go to the hospital, get caught, and this could be somebody who, you know, they wanted marriage, So whatever this is, they could definitely, you know, get caught, because it seems like it gets caught at the hospital, literally. So be careful, especially if you are a divine masculine Aquarius. Be careful for that happening to you. But it looks like it's happening to a masculine who wants to be with their feminine energy, their counterpart. We have details right here. Cleaning house, wandering circus in the reverse. So there's somebody who's leaving. It's a karmic, and there's somebody who's replacing, and that's you and this person if you guys want it. This talks about organization. It came out yesterday. We're going to look up the details. The details. Okay, it's time to be aware of the fine print in all of your areas of your life. Okay, it's time to be aware. Is somebody who is watching this video, I don't care if you're Aquarius or not, somebody needs to be aware of everything. Everything, because there's somebody who's sketchy. And that's what this is saying. Pay attention to the details. Be like a Virgo. Pay attention to every little detail. And don't drink or eat anything. Prepare your own stuff. Prepare your own stuff. Don't trust anything right now. Anyway, guys, I'll see you in your next video. I love you all, and namaste, my friends.